I was actually living in a black hole in more ways than in my mind. I literally would not open curtains. I didn't answer the door, I didn't answer the telephone. And I was frightened of any movement whatsoever. But I was also getting into a lot of debt because I couldn't handle what was happening to me and didn't understand a lot of it. I couldn't see with my glasses on because I hadn't been and had my eyes tested for such a long time. So just going and getting new glasses meant I could see again. The only downside was I could see the muck and grime. And that in itself was the downer, because I suddenly thought, this is me.
I was diagnosed with schizophrenia, and I found that I was so weak that I'd become ill, and I wasn't up to life. I wasn't up to what life demanded, and I fell really, really ill. And I didn't know how ill I was. My body had collapsed, my brain had collapsed, and I was dead, in fact. I was literally dead. It's been hard because I seem to fall ill in summer, I seem to fall ill in winter. I have difficulty coping. I have absolutely no close friends whatsoever apart from my mother and father. I never in my life envisaged life was going to be like this. Never in my life.
I've been suffering with mental health problems since I was a child, and I have a psychiatrist and I have psychotherapists. The support network, I don't know how I survived without it. When I was a mess, I wouldn't hardly come out the house, and I was scared of people. So I was sitting in my house just making myself worse, drinking, smoking drugs. You don't realise what harm you're doing to yourself.
People say, look at it on the brighter side, don't they? Or be positive and or be negative. And there's times when I try to jump off or jumping over the edge, suicide attempts and stuff, but it doesn't change anything. It takes you, because it brings you back to square one, doesn't it? And trying to cope in my own flat sometimes, learn how to trying to cope with the coping strategies and how to pay my bills, which I never did before, like properly. I've never had a proper place before. I've been in rough places like bed sits and not very nice places. I've been ripped off by several landlords, and now I've got a better place, and it's a wonderful thing. It's really good. Come a long way from that house, so we never experienced it before, like getting a good setup like this. And so I still carry on, I'm still here, still surviving,
So there's no sort of magic answer. There's no magic answer that they can cure you with or anything like that, but you can sort of take tablets which stop powerful things and take your mind off your problem and make you feel able to carry on with your life, sort of thing. So if they can talk you out of your problem, if you can get over your breakdown or your emotional problem yourself without resorting to medication, then that's better, because medication can unfortunately make you long stay, sort of thing. It's probably better if you can sort of recover naturally from your emotional problem or your breakdown.
I think it's important. With me it's my art, but with everybody, they have something they can call themselves that they can identify with. With me, I call myself an artist, and it's helped me to come through my illness and come out the other end and start getting better. With other people, maybe it's poetry, music, or even bricklaying or football or something like that that they're good at, and I think that they can identify them with, so you're not just focusing on the illness.
Once we sorted out all the, the medical, the financial side, building repairs, got those underway, it was then more work on myself personally, and that, I think, was the start of me becoming me again.
When you're not feeling great, knowing that you can pick up the phone and phone somebody and that they'll come and help you sort your bills out, or just take it out to get you out the arse, and to realise that there's a world out there, and there is a life. I have got a life, and before I didn't feel like I'd had a life.
Things seem to be falling into place just recently, and I've ended up with all these fantastic clothes that I really like, and I've a 3-bedroom house. I can get a bath, shower, I can feed myself, I can listen to music, sleep, it's fabulous,
I can actually see light at the end of the tunnel. I'm not sitting in a dark, dank room anymore with curtains shut. Now I actually open my curtains. I get up in the morning and I open my curtains and I think, wow.
Well, this last year I've had tremendous turnaround from what I used to be. I've never felt as happy as what I do now, with all the support that I've got and the help. It's tremendous. I've come on loads, really have.
Focus on surviving, that's what I'd say. And being, I suppose being happier. Trying to be happier. Focus on being happier, I will survive and I will be happy. That's it.
If in a day I have made a new friend, my spirits are lifted. I can see a new future. If in a day I succeed in something worthwhile, I am strengthened a little more. If in a day there is someone to listen and support, I have a safety net. If in a day I have somewhere to go without any stairs, I feel an escape from the confines of my own state of mind. If in a day I have one of these, I am grateful. But to have all of these, what a difference a day makes.